Ready? In 3, 2.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Put a Sock in It podcast. It's me, your favorite guest, Dixie D'Amelio, alongside the #1 Viner in the world, Quen.
Bro, fuck you.
All right, bye. Thank you. That was Dixie D'Amelio.
She said bye.
She had her camera time.
Hi guys, what's up? It is me, Larray, and today, and Noah Beck,
Hey.
my friend, and today we have a very, very special guest. We have my favorite creator. We all know her because of her viral videos on Vine, and TikTok, and YouTube.
Twitter.
Oh, my bitch is international.
She does it all.
Quenlin Blackwell.
She does it all.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey girl, hey girl.
Hey guru.
So because you do so much, if someone doesn't know who you are, and if someone would just, like, if you're introducing yourself to someone, what would you say you do? Like, what would you title yourself?
I just say I'm a comedian.
Ooh,
Love that.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good answer.
when you say internet stuff, it kind of like makes it
Immediately,
not.
like,
Yeah,
belittles
they're
it
like
in a sense.
yeah. So I
It
just say
gets it.
comedian. I say actor,
Dancer.
impressionist.
Ooh,
It's good.
I don't say social media influencer.
I could never.
Uh-uh.
Do you say influencer? What do you say?
I don't know what I say. I really...
You should say hunk.
There was
People don't ask me.
really.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, pretty. Yes, exactly.
No. I feel like I just don't really get, like, when people... I can't remember the last time someone come up to me and, like, what do you do? It's like, yeah, that would kind of stump me. I'd be like, wait, give me a
let's
second.
practice, friend.
Okay, let's practice.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you do?
My name's Noah, by the way. What's your name?
Okay, rude.
you didn't
My
ask
name's
me.
Larry. I already know your name because I'm interviewing. This is for E-News.
Duh.
Yeah, so what do you do? What is Noah Beck all about?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite position?
log out. And then I get stumped. Like, I literally...
You can say model, entertainer, interviewer,
I like entertainer. I feel like out of everything, I feel like just like, I don't...
personality,
Yeah, I just want to put a smile on
I
people's
like
faces.
entrepreneur for you.
entrepreneur.
I love entrepreneur.
Oh, you do
That
little
sounds nice.
investments?
That sounds nice.
Oh yeah,
She does it all. She's giving Dan
investments.
Bazarian.
Yeah. Oh, that man is scary.
I know him.
Do you ever watch video essays on YouTube?
Video essays?
It's this format on YouTube where these kids get like really excited about a topic or something, and they type out a whole entire like 9-page essay on it, and then
Okay.
they create a video from that essay. And there's ones on Dan Bilzerian. There's ones on everything.
It's kind of an interesting
Wait,
concept.
so are these kids like just normal kids or like...
They're just normal kids, like they're high school. I mean, they're college students usually who are just like always typing essays.
Oh. Oh my gosh, should we do one?
A video essay, yeah, I'm gonna do one called "I Sold Out for a Year."
Oh my god, I'll do one. Hype House.
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's an essay.
That's
right
dark.
That's a documentary.
Yeah.
6 series.
Yeah, your birthday party.
there. That's a franchise.
Okay. Okay. It's already
That
there.
birthday party.
So for those who don't know Quenlin, I will say the best way to describe her is the most... Everyone loves you. That's the best way to put it. Like, everyone in Los Angeles, California adores you, and there's a specific reason why, and I think it's because you're so, like, authentic, and you're real. You're the real. Now, do you feel like everyone likes you? Because I always have that thought in my back head, like, damn, these bitches do not like me, but then they actually do, or do you just go about your day not giving a fuck?
I pretty much go about my day not giving a fuck, but I know people don't dislike me. I know that, like, if someone...
Let me.
Do you feel like everyone likes
dislike
you?
me.
I just know people don't dislike me. Or if you dislike me, it's an issue with you, because I don't move with ill intentions.
It's self-hatred.
in
Go
LA.
Hill.
Right. Wait. Me, Hugh?
No, he said go Hill, H-E-A-L. H-E-A-L.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Saying that I need healing?
No, I'm like saying as the people who don't dislike... Oh my god, wait, I'm about to have a panic attack. Hold on.
Y'all
Yo,
need
I'm
to just
still,
say
like,
full
catching up to it.
sentences.
I'm like-
Yo, we just need to get in the podcast mood.
Yeah,
But,
I'm tired.
No, it's fine. My eyes burn every time I blink. I don't feel like everyone likes me. I feel like no one has an issue with me, and if they do have an issue with me,
It's
it's an
something
issue
with
with
them.
them.
Yeah.
Because I've never done anything out of ill intention since I've been here, and I made it like a point not to. Because I used to be mean in fucking high school. I hated those bitches.
Valid.
Yeah, they was white, so
Oh, well, duh. I mean, it's white people all the time.
yeah, because they deserve it. But no.
We're not all bad.
Oh my God.
So pick me.
We need to hose him.
No, but like you're kind of just like so like true to like what you do. Like if you go about life with like no ill intentions, like if like
Yeah,
Like if people don't like you when you've literally moved your whole life in like a positive way, then like it's got to be something with them. And like
Or
I feel like a lot of people can relate to like just feeling disliked for absolutely no reason, and it's like, what is the reason of that? And it's like, damn, like maybe they like maybe they see something in you that like they don't have, or maybe it's like that kind of like
definitely.
It's usually like I remember when I first came to LA, I didn't like people because it was an ego trip. It was like, why do you have all this and I don't? Why do you deserve this? Fuck you, I don't even want to be friends with you. I don't want to be next to you. You're lame. Like you're lame. You're a loser. But were they lame and a loser? No, it was just I didn't have what they had. And it was annoying. Because I just been working so long in my life.
And seeing people get it so easy, you're just like,
so easy. It
makes you very.
And existing on the internet for so long before TikTok, virality used to be able to like carry a career for 4 months. If you had one viral video, you was like straight for half a year. You know.
But now also the internet moves so fast
because of TikTok.
Yeah. I think I was having this conversation with one of my old like friends about just like how YouTubers or like people who started on Vine and YouTuber, they're very envious of like TikTok stars because they say the TikTok stars got easy. Me and you both started on Vine, and we both worked our asses off to get here, and we can say that Noah did get it easier than just what we had to go through. But it's also like you can't have that competing. No shade, friend.
You can't even make a comparison because
it's way different.
Vine was smaller. Vine was Drew Phillips taught me this word. It's zeitgeist, and he was like we're part of some zeitgeist of the beginning of the internet. So like how Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus will always be famous to us because she was Hannah Montana when we were children. She was like a god. Like when people was watching us on Vine, they're like, we weren't gods to them, but we was like a part of that part, like pivotal to their lives. So it just carries a different type of career. Now, like TikTok, I mean, you can't really compare Noah to like the things that we've done in our career because it's an app that has billions of users. Yeah. And Noah's pretty. Cameron Dallas, fucking Shawn Mendes is a full star. A-list celebrity now. And Shawn Mendes was pretty and then showed a talent. Yeah. And now is. Yeah. And Pookie's athletic as fuck. Pookie. Do you want to go back into some sports?
I
know this is a touchy question for you.
Not touchy.
It's one of those things that soccer, like, I don't think anything that I have done, like, I know for a fact, out of everything that I've done, nothing has made me feel like the way that I feel like when I'm on a soccer field. And, like...
It's your passion.
Yeah, so, obviously... I do think that there's a world where I do go back into that, and I don't think that chapter's like fully closed in my life. But I think there are still some things that like I want to achieve, or at least check off the bucket list or the to-do list here in LA, or just like here in like this space, like in the entertainment, because I feel like I've kind of dipped my toes in just like a lot of verticals of like. The fashion world, the
acting,
skincare, like whatever, like all those things that like I've tried and kind of got into, and it's like I've enjoyed just about all of it, but I haven't really found
the one that you're like, whoa,
exactly. So I mean, I'm kind of hoping with acting though, and so like with my I have a film coming up, and so I'm really excited to like fully experience life on set there, because if I really enjoy it. Then like
it could be your everything.
Bam, exactly. Like I can get into that. But if I don't like it, I think that'll be like the final like. All right, like I've tried everything. Like I gotta go back to soccer. But
do you age out of soccer at a point?
Personally, no. I don't think I'll ever. Like I try.
I mean, like to be able to work.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm not getting any younger, so like I mean, people usually like a very very good career in soccer maybe lasts like. 10 to 20 years. And
really?
Like, yeah.
How old is the
like I think probably like some of the oldest people playing right now are like early 40s.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, so you got time.
Because like imagine like a 50-year-old out there competing against 20-year-old prime athletic abilities. Like it's a very physically demanding sport, and I feel like just any sport like. Yeah, like Messi's probably getting close to like, which is gonna be a crazy sad day.
Age too,
but he's getting close to like, and it's also different positions.
Salary of $41 million a year. Oh my God, give me a fucking soccer ball.
Give me the gold.
Girl,
Yeah,
I'll take
it's-
some roids quick.
It's pretty nuts. Good, but it also depends on like position wise. Like there are some goalies who like, you know, they're standing around a lot of the game. Like they do have to be agile and stuff like that. But like as opposed to like a winger that has to be like fast as hell and like that kind of thing.
So
But
it's like different ages for different things.
yeah. But
Maybe
Yeah.
one day you get back into
See,
it soon. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
How did this get to me though?
I
was
love
gonna say,
the passion question.
I
though.
love the soccer stuff. You know, I just have one question before we change subjects.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest soccer player? I'm so curious now.
The oldest soccer
The
player?
oldest.
I know that there's like a goalie that's like probably like 50 and like one of like he was like in a European league. I forgot.
No way.
70. Oh my God.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
74.
Can we see what they look
See,
like
he's probably
now?
playing in like
Oh,
he's probably playing in like a
Razor?
Division
I
4
don't-
somewhere.
See,
in,
you
like,
never know, girl. I feel like they look so good and just so athletically built right now.
I don't like old men no more.
What?
Ugh.
legend.
Oh, he's a legend.
No, but he is for
playing
playing at
him.
74 years old.
Speaking of legends, you, in my eyes, are considered a legend.
Thank you.
Only because you like I think I DM'd you recently. Can you go to your DMs and open it?
I saw it. It made me cry.
She didn't respond. She didn't respond.
I didn't know how to respond.
It was-
Larry said you have a face that's just gonna be so big one day.
Like when I look at you on Instagram and stuff, I'm just like, oh my God, like oh. But I feel as though like you have so much potential in anything you want to do.
I have a lot of star power.
Yes, but let's talk about from the beginning. Let's go all the way back.
Okay, let's
so
go
Vine
back.
to now. How do you feel like your come up from Vine to now is? Like, do you feel like, are you grateful for that past? Did it like traumatize you in a sense?
So, no, I'm not traumatized. I mean, it's kind of like I was watching this thing, and I'm not finna relate myself to the Olsen twins because girls is billionaires. But how they was in the industry so young, it was just like their life. I started Vine when I was 13.
Yeah.
So this whole world of the internet has been my life. So it's not really like how has this changed? It's just kind of like, okay, and that's what I'm gonna do next. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
how this works. It's just
Yeah.
here. You go to LA, work in LA. Now TikTok was just a different beast where it was like, oh, now I got this, so
Yeah.
give me some of that.
And I
you
feel like
know?
it was so easy for you to adapt to TikTok
Oh
too,
yeah,
just because
I
your
was
personality.
so against TikTok when I first got here. My
Bet
manager's
everybody
like,
was.
get on TikTok. I'm like, girl, no, like it's just another Vine. And he's like, no, get on it. I'm like, okay. And then it's just like muscle memory. I know how to make
Yeah.
a short form video quick. Before Vine, I made YouTube videos when I was 11 every day after school. I have this YouTube channel called Quinster17. And I would come home from environmental club and I turn on my webcam and I just talk to it. And my friend from across the street, she was my best friend for forever. We would make videos together. I'm like, bro, if we just make a video every day, like we are gonna go on Ellen one day. Because that was like the
Jake Paul.
pinnacle of fame was to like be on Ellen.
Yeah,
Because Sophia
damn.
Grace and Rosie were on Ellen. Quinster with an N.
Wasn't
we
there a
go.
video of you falling off a chair?
Yeah, that was the first viral video.
Oh,
Yeah.
There she is, little Quenlin.
That was my friend's mom was abusive, so she always got grounded. So we always would do a phone call session.
No way.
Wait, go to
Was there anything before? You said 11 was making YouTube videos. Was
go to Boom Pop Stink. Tell me why 10 years ago I'm 11 and I made this whole video like edited. Like this is fire for an 11-year-old to make.
Quenlin. Wait, can you please play the sound? Oh,
This is baby doll.
okay.
This is teenager.
Her name's Haley. She's a Mormon.
This is mad grandma. And this is Lady Boom.
And it's just a... Okay, I've seen enough.
See, you've always been this weird bitch.
Yeah, no, I've always been weird. I hate the word quirky.
No,
It's
you're
such a
definitely
slur.
no. It's definitely a pick me word.
It's a slur. When people are like, oh, so you think you're quirky? Like, no, I've just been fucking out of my mind my whole life.
Yeah, and it's showing right there.
Vine to YouTube though. Vine was sick. You went to Playlist Live in the beginning?
I did. It was crazy.
Did you get corrupted?
Oh, that's why I said, were you traumatized?
Oh yeah, girl. I was a little like the first time I ever lost my innocence, not like had sex or nothing, but lost my innocence
Was
was at
Playlist Live.
Playlist Live.
Same here.
With a whole bunch of older Viners.
And isn't it so
Wait,
interesting? But
elaborate.
they've never
I never went
experienced
to
it.
any.
We were
I've
like-
never been to
yeah.
any kind of social
But
media.
yeah,
like
what
that.
is
Here,
Playlist Live?
let's get them
Playlist Live.
context.
Playlist Live is an internet convention, like a VidCon.
Okay.
And I don't give a fuck because I don't go to those no more, so
Yeah.
I'll speak. And I remember my mom had claustrophobia, so we never flew nowhere my whole life. But I was like this big viner. I'm like, oh, I got to go to California for this convention. So me and my sister flew. That was my first flight ever, was to Playlist Live. I get there, and I still to this day don't understand my impact on Vine. I didn't understand it then, and I don't understand it now. And people will comment on my TikToks and be like, oh my gosh, you're Quincidilla.
Yeah.
Like, girl, this account has more followers than Quincidilla could have ever even touched. What is you talking about?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm Quinn now. Like, Quincidilla was me. But we go to this convention, and all these like 25 to like 35-year-old internet people, like the older people. Whenever I see someone young, like Jack Wright, for instance, when I was around Jack Wright, I just protected that kid.
Yeah.
I felt like a need to protect him because I just saw him around all these older people. I'm like, oh, this was me at one point in time. And I just remember walking into a room at Playlist Live, and all these older influencers just had like rows of alcohol and weed, and was like, come in. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
They would have hotel parties.
And we was like 15.
I'm not gonna lie, they were keys. Back in the day, they were keys. And it was just so fun to just get into like the older YouTuber like, hotel party. I was like, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like at our age, at our young age.
Yeah, we shouldn't have been around
Where
that.
was my mom?
Yeah. It was where was my mom, and where was like if I'm around some kids, all I'm gonna do is want to protect them. If I see all these older adults doing drugs, which they have the right to if they want to be crazy, they can do the drugs. But I'm gonna be like, bro, let's go in the other room.
Yeah.
Like, let's hang out in the other room.
Because
I wish someone would have did that to me when I was young, instead of just let me feel like an adult. Like, I wish I would have felt like a kid longer than wanting to be so adult and be around all these adults.
Yeah, it's also what also comes with this job is moving so like growing up so fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Who farted?
definitely not me.
It was definitely
definitely you.
Definitely because I'm gay.
So you just have loose asshole?
Okay, bitch.
Like, I was gonna say something.
Bitch. You want to be fucking goofy? That was homophobia. You're caught.
It is.
Clocked.
Is.
Done.
Is.
You know, speaking of homophobia.
So you want to talk about Odessa?
Oh, that's weird that you mentioned that. Where's she?
Odessa is
Explain
living
that,
her
because I've
life.
always been curious.
You mean
and you know what?
Odessa?
Yes, if you want to talk about it after the camera, we can do that. But
We can talk about it now. What do you want to talk
baby
about?
girl,
with
I
Odessa?
love. See, one thing about me, I love a good. How do I say this?
Girl, what you trying to say?
Lesbianas. I love a good lesbiana action. I think it's
Okay.
so cute to see my girls kiss. Was that your girlfriend, or was that a situationship? What did that give? Are y'all still talking? Where is she now? How is she?
Okay, Miss Wendy.
How you doing?
Odessa's great. Odessa got a boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
Odessa is my best friend for life. We have never dated.
Soulmates. Basically.
Soulmates, platonic soulmates.
I like that. I feel like that's us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can drop him. New house.
Your teeth are so white.
Thank you.
Are they real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
She's
braces.
a beauty standard.
I know
Thank
she
God.
is.
She's a beauty standard.
No.
Like
stop.
that's how I feel about. That's how I feel about my little key right now. Like I look at him, I'm like, oh my God, you look like a Disney channel. Like you look like Abercrombie and Fitch.
It's fun to date a
You
pretty
could be
boy.
an Abercrombie and Finch guy.
Thank you.
He-
I can
he
look
went
you
there
once
with
when I was
Heath in
younger.
Hollister.
Really? Oh,
Like I'd see like the guys like outside like in the malls like just
Yeah.
saying that. I'm like, what a gig. Like
What a gig.
How fun would that be?
what a gig.
Probably
What
wouldn't
else?
be fun, but
Vine to YouTube. Because
well, no.
I didn't go to Vine to YouTube. I went to Vine to Twitter to YouTube.
before
What-
all of
wait.
it, how did you get like what
I'm so
prompted
sorry.
you to just like pick up a camera and start putting yourself on the internet?
Because I was doing it every day after. Oh, so what prompted
like,
me? See, in my life?
Right.
So I have two older sisters.
Yeah.
They is a decade older than me. They're both 10 years older than me. And I didn't have nobody my age to talk to. They didn't want to hang out with me. Who wants to hang out with their little sibling when you like a teenager and
Move
becoming
it,
a
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, go in the room.
Yeah.
So I didn't have nobody to talk to, so I always just talk to a camera. Like if you look at my old YouTube videos, it was just a bored kid. Like I grew up in the in a white suburb. All those bitches were fucking weird and didn't want to hang out with me. So like I would just be home all the time. So then I just started recording videos myself. Then Vine dropped and I'm like, oh, now I can just do this on the phone because
Right.
the iPhone. It was like the iPhone 4 at the time. iPhone 4.
Vine was such an amazing app. It was
I
just,
love Vine.
It was blessed.
I remember
basically.
when I went to Playlist though, how I said I didn't understand my like impact. I went to Playlist and I like walk in the Vine room and all these big Viners are like, oh, Quinn. I'm like, you know my name.
What a feeling.
Yeah, I'm like, you know my name. And
How old were you at that time?
14 or 15. And I
What
look
a
in the
feeling.
room and it's just my vines like
That is
around
so
the Vine room.
insane.
And I'm like, what is going on? And I still feel like when I first came out to LA, I thought I had to I dropped my creativity for a year and a half, which I do regret. It gave me a little bit of stagnancy in my life and my career.
Yeah.
But I don't actually regret anything because I like the point and where I am in my life now.
Yeah.
But when I first came out here, my manager at the time was like, "You've got to network. Like you can do the creative stuff after you network," which is awful advice to any creatives that think that they need to network to get to where they want to in their career.
Which is not true at all.
The way you get good at whatever you do is you do it good. Like you just get fire at whatever you're doing, and the people who you want to respect you will come around.
Yeah.
The people who you don't want to respect you is the ones that you're trying to be friends with so bad. You know?
Speak his truth, sister.
Speak my truth.
Because that right there, that was a quote.
Oh, it's all quotes.
I'm writing that in my journal today.
Oh, you got a journal.
She's healing mentally, spiritually.
Good. You've been talking to Bretman.
Girl, I've been talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't know about our key.
What key? Our spiritual?
Y'all keep
Our
saying
spiritual-
key.
Yeah, what's key?
What's key?
Key is a
I'm so
party.
I was like, at first I was like, yeah, key. And then I was like, I
Like
keep seeing it.
the girls of all time, like all the gays since forever been calling it kiki, like a party kiki. But then it just shortened to key.
It got
Wait,
into
I'm
LA
still
recently.
lost.
I think last year I started hearing you say it, and then Stassi started to say it. I was like,
It started from me.
yes.
But
it was
I'm not
traveling.
finna take
you for sure
rights
didn't create
of a gay.
that.
But
Yeah.
we was at Olivia O'Brien's music video shoot, and we had a crazy night the night before. We was all so tired the morning of the video shoot, and then we were all in the car slumped over. I'm like, today's gonna be a key. Today's gonna be a key. For the whole day, you know when you say one thing and you think it's so funny, you just say it all day, and then it got stuck in their head. And then it was like, who wants to have a key today? Who wants to have
Yeah,
a
I was
key?
giving key.
And then everybody says key. People in New York say key.
Girl, it's just
Could've been a
key.
key.
So what is key?
Like
I
a
didn't
party.
answer anything, I feel like.
I don't know how to explain
Like
it.
a party.
Oh.
Party.
Just like a good time.
Halloween.
This is it. You can hear it in the beginning of the video. Wait,
Like,
play
oh,
it
it was
right
so
now.
key.
You can hear me say it. Wait, go back.
Wait, Kelsey, you never told us what happened between you and that guy last night.
Oh my god, it was so crazy. We went to dinner. He was really cool, he was really sweet. We went back to his house, he started making out, and then he got really weird and started whispering satanic things in my ear. I don't know.
Was that Claudia too?
I mean, yeah, he was hot, but I got a headache, so I left. Stop.
Bro, who are you texting? You've been giggling all night.
Just this guy that slid my DMs yesterday. He's kind of hot, so.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. He's just telling me that he thinks I'm cute and that he likes my music. And he just said, I want to kill you, which I think is kind of hot.
Liv, you should absolutely invite him over.
Is that not weird? We just met yesterday.
Girl, turn off the phone. Do it. Bring it to
Stop.
Last night was a key. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, honestly, that gave me Euphoria. It gave
That
me.
was sick.
It gave me Riverdale.
I'm getting in my acting bag.
Thank God.
So what's,
You have the face
what's
of
the
an
goal?
actor.
What is the goal for Quen?
The goal for Quinn.
Do you because the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, you're very, you've got a very good head on your shoulders, and I feel like you have a pretty mapped out idea of what you want. Do you have goals that you set, the 3-month, year, 3-year thing? Do you do any of that?
Yeah, I just started recently setting goals because I just realized I've done the internet is a career, yeah, but it's second nature to me. I don't feel accomplished in posting a video, you know? It's just the way I talk to the world. What I want to do with my life, my creativity, I showed y'all the old YouTube video. I've been a creative since I was a kid, but then I fell into this hole of being an influencer. And I mean, it's so sick, having a social media presence, but is my creativity getting fed? Am I putting the parts of myself out that isn't just comedy?
Right, you're more ambitious. You don't want to get complacent.
Yeah, I think I want to be an actor for the rest of my life. I want to build a career with longevity in acting. I do want to my therapist right now has how do you know I'm in the music video with SG Lewis?
It's definitely one of my favorite songs from last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a story about this.
I want to hear.
What was you saying
I'm shocked, but continue.
about this?
No, I'm just shocked about you, but continue.
Acting, you want to act.
Oh yeah. I've been getting into acting. I would like to make some clothes. I've had opportunities. I've never sold a product my entire career, which is literally nuts.
Not
I tried.
even merch.
I've never sold a merch.
Wow.
Anything. I've never sold nothing because I feel like the internet is something God gave me to coast and figure out who I am as a person. And I was just talking to Addison about this the other day when I said I want to do a YouTube video called I Sold Out for a Year. For probably the last year and a half, 2 years during the pandemic, when I had my last manager and he was telling me the moves that he thought I should do in my career, which actually weren't the best moves.
Yeah.
I feel like that I was just like, okay, yeah, let me smile for this video, give me the lines, put my name on it. And now it's a part of the things that I've made. And it's not something that when I have children, I'm going to be like, and then your mom did this.
Yeah.
And that's when I like woke up from that whole stage of doing things that I actually wasn't passionate about. And I felt depressed because, yes, I'm doing all these things. I'm making so much great money. But in like, I always think of my life as an autobiography and like what chapters are going to be cool and how do I make a chapter cool. And what is cool to me is just like, doing completely what I want authentically. And so it's like I took all that time when I networked and stuff to build my taste and build who I am as a person, which I'm glad that I wasn't working as hard as I could possibly work at that time, because I know exactly what I want to do now at such a young age. When all my friends are doing so much shit, then they come to me and they're like, I'm burnt out and I don't know who I am and I just want a break. It's like, bro, sit down and figure out who you are. Then when you get asked to do things, you'll actually have ideas to bring to them. So recently, I never released a product because it's like, I'm not about to release something I'm not passionate about and have my name on it. I've never done any collaborations with anyone. Regardless of how much money I can make, I could have $300 million and not feel like that I'm doing stuff that makes my soul happy and not care about the money.
Right, it'll come and go.
Yeah, so I would rather just do things that I'm actually proud of, and I love New York. Yeah. When I go to New York, I feel my complete self. I love my friends in New York so much. They are so sick. They do not care about status, like social status.
I was just there, and they did not care about that type of stuff.
They don't give a fuck about social status. They care about like art and culture and giving back to the world and like sharing their voice to the world in different ways. And it's just like, I always thought I gotta wait till the perfect time, which is a bad thing to think about because like how I was talking about video essays. There's this kid on YouTube called CJ the X, and he was talking about as a creative, procrastination and perfectionism. Perfectionism is not something to attain to, it's a disease. Because the way you get good at things is you just release stuff and then the bad things are bad and the good things are really good, but you can't even get to the good things if you just always wait for the perfect time, which is something I also did. But now it's like, I'm okay with being bad at what I want to do for right now because I know I'm growing in it. So like, I'm making a clothing brand right now. Is it going to be like cut and sew pieces? No, I'm about to make a shirt, some pants, some hoodies and stuff, but I could, like I was talking to Addison about this, I could have made a clothing brand for the past 2 years. I could have dropped some merch and had a merch company design it and put my name on it and be like, okay, now all my friends wear this shirt. Or I can say, oh, you want to produce some clothes that I have the ideas for. I take a month of my life where I don't go out and I just mood board and I find references and I watch art documentaries and I watch fashion documentaries and I figure out what I want to say with my clothes and what type of people I want to wear my clothes. I don't want them to be wearing Quenlin clothes. I want them to be wearing Ricara, my brand name. Like I want them to be, I don't want it to be me merch. I want it to be actual brand. So like I spent 4 weeks, because if you work with like a clothing company, they can make the clothes for you. You don't have to do nothing. You can just sign off on it and make money. But I like just sat down and made mood boards to the creative tags, process. To the tags, to the type of like cuts of the shirts, the type of graphics, the color palettes. Like I did all that and then I took it to them. So now when it finally gets produced, it's something that's me that I make, not something I put my name on. So that's something I want to do. I want to make clothes. I want to be a great actor. I would love to be in short films before big movies because I would like to build my craft. I am very hard on myself about the possibility of being mediocre. So I would like to like build myself into each craft instead of doing the biggest thing off rip because I feel like mediocrity is something I'm so scared of because in the beginning of the internet, we were called mediocre all the time. It was like, what is y'all's jobs? What do y'all do? And so it's kind of like an insecurity of mine. So I would like to just know something really deep before I do it. And I also make music. I mean, I was living with a musician for a couple years and I was just using the studios there and I met some producers and while I was doing this whole like, I'm 18, 19 in LA and I have so much access to so many things and young and it's just a whirlwind and I'm like doing all the things I didn't get to do in high school because I wasn't cool. I used the studio time that I had just when no one was in the studio to like make a journal about it all and it was just like songs for myself. I mean, I never thought that I was going to be like a big musician or anything, but my mom's a pianist, so I do have a musical ability. You know, in the Black community, if you can't like sing, you can't sing, so don't sing. But in LA, if you can croak, girl, you can sing. So it was like I got access to vocal engineers and incredible vocalists who taught me how to like find my voice. And it was just like, okay, I'm about to make some music. And then I made the music. And so many people at record labels, like, just because I was around a whole bunch of musicians at the time, like, a lot of my friends are musicians because they knew me from Vine.
Yeah.
And they were like, wait, this is good music. Wait, like, this isn't internet music. Like, this is actually good music.
Yeah.
So I do have a music career that I want to embark on. I mean, is music my passion? Yes. Is acting my passion? Yes. I think speaking through any type of creative outlet is what I'm passionate about. I feel like what I want to do with my life is I just want to create for the rest of my life. I go to New York and I see my friends' parents who are like sick photographers their whole life and just like look at their whole career and all that they were doing was making whatever was in their mind and giving it to the public. That's all I want to do. Yeah. I don't really care about, I used to care about being the biggest in the world, but I know the girls that are the biggest in the world and they're miserable. Yeah. They're miserable. Yeah. Like, they're miserable. They feel like they owe people something all the time. I feel like the only thing that I owe the world is, like, the ideas in my head. Like, I just feel like I need to share what I got in my mind to the world, and that's it. I don't need to be the biggest person in the world. I don't need to be the richest person in the world. I just need to be, like, the most me. Yeah. And I'll be happy with myself at the end of the day. Yeah.
And as being your friend, I can literally, everything you was saying now, and then seeing you basically grow up in LA, like the span of the time you've been here, and your mindset now has changed so much. Obviously, it's probably always been there, but you're so authentically, you know exactly what you want, and you're standing up for yourself now. You finally got your new management. The music thing, I'm obviously always telling you to drop it, but I like that you don't drop it because everyone's telling you to do it, because you know like you're wasting time. You're doing it on your own time, which is the best. But knowing you have all these amazing songs and the features you got, girl, well, the one feature I know that you got, it's insane. But like,
I just got a music attorney last week, so I have a call with him tomorrow to get all my songs cleared. Really? To be released, and then I'm going to London to work with all these. It's so sick having the internet career that I have because it gives me so much access to people because they know me. Yeah. So like if I find a musician that I like on Spotify, I'm like, oh, this will be a good writer to work with. I'll just DM them. They're like, Quinn? Yeah. Like, yes, yes, it's Quinn. You want to do something with me? You know.
I actually just met one of your producers at the gym.
Who? Josu?
I don't know.
What does he look like?
I have his number saved as Quenlin's producer.
He didn't meet my main one because he's in London. I'm going to London on the 10th to finish up all my music to release.
His name, it's going to come up.
It's Josu.
It probably is. Quinn Studio. Oh, yeah, Josu.
Yeah, Josu. We made the song, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It.
Yes. It's so iconic.
Are you, with everything, like I'm still, you said something about, like, you want your life to be like an autobiography, and I really thought that was like kind of cool, and like that kind of resonated with me because
like just a fire autobiography.
I think it's so cool because like at the end of the day, like you are your own author, and like like live your life how like you would want to tell it, and I think that's really interesting. But do you think like with all these, like you went through and down the list of like your clothing company, music, acting, like those are all your passions. Are you afraid, or not afraid, but like are you worried that you might spread yourself too thin, or do you have it mapped out of like when you're gonna like take, like how are you gonna be fully 100% invested into one of those things at a time?
I got all the time in the world. I mean, we're in our 20s.
Yeah, we're still very
young. In our 20s. The internet makes us feel so like behind, old, and like we need to like get like oh my God, the internet makes you feel like you should have your life figured out by the time you're like 26. 26, you can still be a loser. Right. Like you were 26. If you want to live, I want to live a long life. I don't want to die no time soon. And if I want to live to like 85, 90, I'm in the very beginning of this whole thing. Oh, fully. And so I don't think I'll spread myself too thin because I believe in like longevity. Right. I don't believe that like right now I have a moment that I have to capitalize on. Right. That's sick mentality. That's
Do you have a plan of like what comes first? Like, like how do you want to dive into all those passions of yours? Like what do you want to do? Because you are working on all of them right now.
I mean, I had 2 years where I wasn't creating, where I had time to figure out like, I already have 40 songs. Right. Damn. Right now I'm actually writing a cartoon too. Sick. I'm writing a cartoon with the sick producer who's made all these incredible cartoons. He's been following me since I was 15. He's like, me and my wife love your videos. I'm like, you want to make a cartoon with me? He's like, yeah. I don't make cartoons with anyone anymore, but like, I'll make this as a passion project.
Yeah.
So I've been writing a cartoon, which is something
so cool.
Which is something you can just do in your free time. If you ever just link up with your friends and just talk, that's right. That's a writing session. Just come up with stories together.
Really improv.
Then you just take that to the company and like, look, we came up with a show.
Yeah.
Make it work. But spreading myself too thin, I don't feel like I could spread myself too thin because I had all the time in the world to make myself like ready. Like I know what my schedule is now. I worked on myself before I worked on my career, so now I'm not really gonna be spread too thin because I'm already like locked.
Right.
Like I'm good. I have a morning routine. I work out, counseling. You know, I know what time I have to go to sleep. I know what like. This is the time for this in the day. This is the time for this in the day. This is time to read in the day. One thing that I do want to do that I have to figure out how to make time for in my life is I do want to get a degree.
Cool.
I want to get a degree in history. Pretty sure.
I could see that for you.
History is the best thing
sick.
ever. Do you like history?
I love history. My dad's a history teacher.
So sick. I feel like I don't know who I was talking to. It was one of my musician friends, and they're like, I just feel so lost in my career, and I don't know what's next for me. And I was like, if you ever feel lost in life, there is an answer in history. Nothing is new. Nothing will be new.
That is very
The
true.
world has existed since forever.
The world is repetitive.
Yeah, well, as long as as much as like the world is like evolving in so many ways, like there are like patterns of how things like this is a new thing. Like, how did that generation deal with it? And like that is very interesting.
There's always an answer in history.
Right. And you were saying another thing that interested, or like,
Cause I be rambling. I have ADHD.
yeah.
No, I feel like it's kind of like your brain and everything you like are thinking. It just comes out and comes out and comes out. And I'm just like listening to you, and it's just like everything you're saying. It makes sense to what you just said before.
Yeah, it's like I was
not
watching this
off topic at
TikTok
all.
of this girl. She said people with ADHD do anecdotal, like an anecdotal conversation to where like you're like, I just went to a concert. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just liked him in my Spotify. And it's like it connects to that instead of being like, how was the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do go on a tangent, but the tangent always comes back to the topic. What was you about to say?
Well, you were saying about like your fear of like being mediocre, and I think that obviously like, I mean, I think any person like that has a large following or, you know, like knows that if they put something out, there will be a lot of people with eyes on it. I think that is obviously just like, that's kind of like a no-brainer in a sense of like, it's scary when you have so many eyes on like your every move. And I feel like with your music, you were saying like, or even with acting, like you want to start small because you want to work your way up so people can see like your improvement and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about like that pressure? Like, what's your take on like all of...
So that pressure is what's made me not make a lot of things for a majority of my career because it was the perfectionism disease. So I don't really have that pressure on me anymore because I've realized the regrets that I've had from not doing things is worse than any type of
like failure in a
failure.
sense.
The only failure that I really think is real is the regret. I think regret is a failure, and that's the only thing I don't want to do.
Scary.
If I put out something and people don't like it, I feel like I succeeded because I put it out.
Yeah.
So that's
And
my
you
success.
learn like what they don't like, and it's like...
And I don't give a fuck what they don't like, because I know what I like.
Fair.
It's what I want to do.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
Someone's
you do
gonna
it.
like it.
Yeah. You do it, girl.
That's how I live my life, girl.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because literally, I mean, and we
It would
can all
honestly
relate
drive
in
you
this
insane,
case.
too, just like living for other people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so bad for the creators that started this kind of creating content just because they knew what people would like to see.
Yeah.
And they get to the point where, yes, you gain those followers, but now it's like what they expect.
You speak to those people at parties, and there's nothing behind their eyes. There's not a human behind their eyes
Soulless.
at all.
Oh, they're
Soulless.
constantly playing this character. And
Yeah.
it's like, how long can you do that for? Like, you can only play a character for so long. And that's why, like, people that grow up or grow their following in an authentic way of just, like, doing stuff they want to do. If you want to follow along, like, if you want to follow me on this journey, like, click follow. If not, like...
I'm not catering to
yeah,
you.
like, this is my life. Like, if you want to, like, literally, it's...
Yeah,
I think it's such an
giving-
interesting thing, but it's like, it is scary when literally you can breathe the wrong way, and then you'll have flooded comments. You'll have like, and like I know it's easier said than done. Don't look at it, but like in a way, it affects people, and like.
It made me anorexic at one point. I was 114 pounds.
People
from
don't
some
realize
internet
that.
stuff.
People don't realize the stuff that they put on the internet, and not even if they have 0 followers,
Yeah.
people don't realize that people will see their stuff.
We should never know the opinions of people that don't know us.
I think I had a conversation with you about that.
Yeah, it
that we
just-
aren't like as humans, we aren't meant to see this many comments. at
No,
all.
we're not. Like, girl, who are you saying I should die? Who are you?
Yeah.
I never even knew you were born.
Right.
I never even seen you. Who are you saying
And
that
it's
you
just
hate
faceless
me?
people. And it's
What?
people. What's crazy? It could be people that are walking across the street.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
so weird to think about.
Yeah.
It's the people that are most excited to see you too, and then they see you in person, and then literally like you don't know, 'cause the next day it would be like the day before they could be commenting some hateful stuff in your comments, and the next day they'll see you and they'll be like, it could be like a diehard fan, and you'll have no idea because they online don't have a profile page, or it's like an editing page, and it's just like, oh my god, like
this girl
it's
one time
scary.
made a couple viral tweets about me just hating shit, and Twitter. If you are not a musician or an actor, like you have not done anything with your social media presence to like further you in like a creative career, they're like, "What? Why are you here?"
right.
And they will bully you for
They
it.
will make sure they.
They
Like,
love
no.
the traditional, like the
Yeah.
traditional come up of like, you know, move to LA as a waiter, do acting classes, you know, go to your auditions, and if you book a role, great, like that's your big break.
Yeah.
Like they like the whole idea of social media and like this new way of like moving up in the world. People still haven't really like fully grasped them, but I think a lot of people are coming around, and especially
for
like
sure.
big brands, you know, like I mean, even people that came up in the traditional way, they're like, damn, like I wish I had it. Like when he's like, cause like they respect it. Cause it's like, why would you not? You know, like I look, I'm sorry I didn't come up the same way you did, but like, we're both here now.
Yeah.
Like, let's just like,
let's have a little fun time.
exactly. It's if people don't understand like, that there are other ways to achieve things. It
Things
doesn't
in
have to
life.
be the same way every time. And like, yeah, but it's not even like it's. I want to sit here and say like it's like the old heads that think that way and like they have like their own way. But it's like
Young people too.
young people that like
Yeah.
are just naive and are just like.
It's naive, and it's how it was when I first came out here. It's like, why we have same phone, why we have same service, but me not in your position.
Yeah.
It's like that type of thing. Like, what did you do to deserve this? And we started the same way with the same phone. You know, which I understand. But in the beginning of this conversation, he was talking about how like people create themselves for other people.
Right.
And this weekend, I was asking myself the same question. It was like, because I haven't been feeling passionless. I've been feeling like the internet has messed up my attention span to where I feel like I am stagnant in my learning of things that I'm interested in. So I was asking myself the question like, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? And then my brain was like, what do you mean who? To who? To who?
Yeah.
Are you trying to build yourself in the image of how you want other people to view you? Or are you trying to build yourself in the image of how you want to view yourself at the end of the day? And that's like a hard question for me because since I was 14, I've been dealing with like, I'm going to be myself, the parts of myself that y'all like. But now like as an adult, it's like, I want to be the parts of myself that I like only
Yeah.
to the best extent,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into some lighthearted shit.
Okay, wait. I want to ask, how did you get into this music video with S.G. Lewis and Lucky Day? Like you feel so random in it, but you work so well in it.
So I was at my friend's house and one of them was a A&R and he was like, dude, we need you in this music video because we need a female lead and we don't have one and we just like your look for it. So I get to this music video, they didn't have no clothes my size, so they put me in a man blazer. I meet Lucky, we hit it off. Like all the car scenes was not acting. It was just like very authentic, like chilling, like enjoying each other's presence. He's
it's you.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at you. I like,
Yeah, it's
holy
purple
crap,
hair
that's
man.
Crazy.
That was an Amazon wig, cost $35 on Amazon. I had nobody to do my hair, nobody did my makeup, but I mean, I pulled it together.
You did.
They didn't have a makeup team?
No.
Crazy.
So many, and I don't like when Caucasian people do my makeup. They had a Caucasian girl there. I said, don't touch my face.
Yeah.
But I didn't say don't touch my face. I said, I do.
I saw Alton. There he is.
And there we are in the back of the car.
Was that when you first met him?
I love Alton.
Wait, let me show you. Let me go to that right
Wait,
there.
that's sick.
You guys make out in this?
Not.
Not in this. Not on camera.
This honestly just unlocked a memory in our friendship. This unlocked a crazy.
How long ago was this?
Story times. Huh?
How long ago was this?
2020.
Oh my god.
2 years ago, which makes me sick to my stomach that that's 2 years
And you
ago.
still look fantastic, bitch.
Oh, thank you.
Bro, you look even better.
I look even better.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
that
insane.
was during the wild era.
I'm glad you brought that up because our friendship started in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first met you, when we first met, it was my
I was
birthday
19.
party. Yes. Okay.
2020.
I remember this.
We had a spiral in our friendship. When we first met, do you remember like how we just looked at each other?
Oh yeah, and it was
What
like
the
I
hell was this?
This was Larry being like, I have an idea, let's go get costumes. I'm like, for what? He's like, I have an idea, let's go get costumes.
I was just bored and I wanted to
Y'all
troll
gave
the
them
internet.
views.
Wait,
This got
explain
too-
what we're looking at.
So what we're looking at right now is a little Hollywood fix, a little paparazzi moment that Larry and Gwen shared with
Issa was there as well.
Oh, it's Issa
Issa's
as well.
driving, yeah.
Issa's driving, and I don't know why I'm introducing this. I have
let
no
me
idea what the
introduce
fuck's
this.
going on.
I think we were just gonna hang out with you, but then I was
You in the
like,
back?
I saw my friend Emmy, she did this I think with Elijah, somebody. They were just trolling Hollywood Fix. And I was how fucking funny it would be if we literally just called him up and told him like it's a real like interview, like we want to talk about my single coming out.
Yeah.
He pulled up to this.
It was bumping
took his
music.
camera.
I took his camera. I'm like, I got this ski mask. I just bought this chain link. That's a real night like chain mail. It costs like $700. You remember I bought it from that store? Is it still at your house?
Yes.
Yeah, we got the
I
night
still have
chain
it.
mail.
Here,
Yeah.
let's watch a second of
What
it.
up? What's up, Larray? How's it going, bro? Is that you underneath there? What is up, man? What are you guys up to today?
We're gonna go rob James Charles.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Didn't that go like so viral on TikTok
Yeah.
too?
No idea what to say. Oh my god!
TikTok
We also
love
did
that.
it. We did it again.
Y'all didn't do it with
Oh
me.
no, we did
Y'all
it
were
at the
just feeling
Grove. At the
bored.
Grove. We got
Oh yeah, we did it. No, here it is.
the Grove, but they caught us slacking. Wait, hold on. Can you pause this real quick?
Y'all were just
Funny
bored?
enough, okay, get this fucking shit. We didn't call him there. We were just eating, and they dressed like that to eat at Blue Ribbon. Like she was sitting
Wait,
like
yeah,
that eating
started from
sushi.
the beginning of the video because you can see you just walked up on us and we were like, just look at my face when I noticed he was there. Wait, watch my face.
The full eyes like.
I said, let me
we
move.
were so, and y'all kept screaming.
Oh yeah, we started screaming at him.
They're running away.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, my ass is fat.
You know what's so insane about this time is
What?
that this was a time that Quenlin would come to my house at like 2 a.m. and you would order ramen and a bottle of wine and not even eat half of it and just go to bed in my house and I'll wake up to you gone.
I have no recollection.
No, yeah, and now seeing you being like this spiritually healed divine woman.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
so,
like drink.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I just stopped drinking alcohol because alcohol takes days away from you. I'm not a good hungover person. I will sleep the next day for the whole day. So it's like I was losing 2 days of my life every time I would drink something.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't like drunk me is not a girl that's on my side.
Yeah.
She's
That's
a girl that
interesting.
wants
I
to
know, I've
party.
never heard that like approach to it, to drinking, like the losing days.
Yeah,
I've heard
you
so
lose
many other
days.
like reasons why people don't drink, but I've never heard that one. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
like I'm terrified of time progressing.
Yeah, I don't drink either. I think it's
But then you also say we have all the time in the world.
my skin.
Well, yeah, we have all the time in the world, but if we drunk for half of it, then we have
Facts.
half the time in the world.
Fair enough.
You know?
Wait, so how did y'all first meet? Like in 2020, but how?
We
How did
met with the. Well, I mean, we were.
I went to your birthday party.
Yeah,
I'm
but
surprised y'all
before
met
the
in
birthday,
2020.
I've known her since like 2016. We follow each other.
Okay, I was about to say
Yeah.
because y'all have known each other.
Yeah,
And then-
any people that was on Vine is just like we have some
It's a
type of
connection,
connection.
a bond.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding. I remember when we first met, we hugged. She jumped into me. We were hugging for such a long time. And we were just holding hands, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
It was just like,
Cute.
It was crazy. It was,
Yeah.
it was really insane. And then I think the next time we hung out was. No, the most memorable time hanging out with you was recently when you and Bretman came over to my house, and it was kind of like wow, we really kind of like we grew up.
yeah, well, like we's adults now because we all Vine kids.
Because I barely been seeing you after you went to Go Hill. Obviously, when you first got here, you would come over and you were honestly, you were having your keys. You were
Yeah, I was
in your
having
era.
the time of my life.
Yeah, and then like seeing
I was
you,
like 19, 20 with like disposable income in LA, having
just
a
having a time.
great time. But then I like woke up from that. I'm like, you know,
my soul.
my soul is the size of a raisin.
Literally.
Yeah, Bretman's like one of my friends that we don't really have a a lot of my friends were people like, how do you know these people? Why are you friends with these people? It's like I have relationships with them outside of social media, so it doesn't make sense. But like me and Bretman talk a lot about religious stuff and like spiritual stuff, and like I know if I was in the hospital with some terminal shit, like you would show up, Odessa would show up, Destin would show up, Montero would show up, Ian would show up, Bretman would show up.
You have a lot of people who care about you too, that are actually good in your life.
I don't believe that I have like a plethora of people that would come to my funeral. I don't know why, but I have trust issues.
What were you about to say?
I disagree.
I think Noah would come.
I think everybody would come. You forget how much of a limelight you were into so many people's lives.
Yeah.
Like every person you have met, every person I have met that has brought you up has just said nothing but like soulful things. Like you've touched their soul.
Oh,
and it's because
nice.
you're not like everybody in LA.
No, you're genuinely not like anyone I've ever met.
You're like not anyone in
like
LA.
I've never met anyone like you. In like
or just life.
all the good ways possible.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. Like,
yeah.
Both of you to be fair. I like there's no one I can really like compare to you.
Bye, girl.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, I like to leave an impact on people. I like for people to leave a conversation with me being like, whoa, what was that? I don't like to talk about, tell me all the gossip. I want all the tea.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm gonna try to tell you something that makes your soul feel good. That you're like, wow, that made me feel better leaving that conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm glad people fuck with me like that.
Yeah.
I remember when I first meet you. I remember, I don't know who I was talking to. It was like when you was a meme. You remember when you was a meme for like 5 seconds on TikTok? People were like, who's this Noah kid? Like, what does he do? Yeah. I'm like, don't talk shit about Noah. Like, that is the sweetest boy of all time. Like, so, because there's people, like the ones that you used to live with, that is weird. That is actually like weird people who I'm like, why do you move like this? Yeah. But then Noah, he's like, so, hi, how are you? Do you want me to go get you a snack?
Do you just want to go hike?
Yeah, like,
love a good
let's
hike.
go get coffee.
Let's get a smoothie.
I'm like, what?
Like, no, she's a pure girl.
Cause like the guy, my man's right now, and like Noah, they're such like pretty boys. Like in high school, the pretty boys was just dickheads. Yeah. So you always think like men with pretty faces are just gonna be so full of themselves and think the world revolves around them. Yeah. And then when they turn out to be sweet, it's like,
yeah, pretty people are very entitled too. But you're not entitled at all.
Yeah. Like you have the personality of like an ugly person.
Oh.
But like a good. Like
Thank you.
How I was an ugly kid and I grew this sick personality. You probably was never ugly.
I'm reading up here that
I grew into a lot of things, I feel.
You grew into some things?
Yeah, definitely.
You used to look crazy?
I didn't used to look crazy. I feel like for a long time, like, obviously the braces helped.
He's highlighting something. I'm sorry to cut you off.
FaceTiming Frank Ocean that one night. What did it feel like to know what did it feel like to know that he knew who you were? Frank Ocean was never on the phone. It was a bit.
That was a bit?
Yes. So many people think a lot of things I do is real and it's not.
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah, no, it was a bit. There was the phone was black.
It seems so real.
Oh, of course, because Mama's an actor.
Okay, don't even explain, girl, because I'm just gonna have to watch myself.
What?
What was that all about?
It was like a huge TikTok.
It was when I was living with Wes. We FaceTime Frank Ocean on an IG Live, and people were like, "When is he releasing new music?" And then it was just like a 5-minute FaceTime that wasn't real.
And was somebody else on the phone?
No one.
Did you guys mute the audio?
No, I don't know how people thought it was even real.
Who was talking on the other end?
Nobody was talking on the other side.
Did you have it up to your ear?
Wait, I could have sworn you like could hear him on the other end.
Maybe we did FaceTime my friend. Maybe it was my producer or something.
That's crazy. That's funny.
The truth comes out.
What's up, guys? So personally, I started taking AG1 because, as you know, Larry, I'm pretty picky, right?
Yeah.
And like sometimes I feel I'm not always getting the vitamins, the minerals, all that stuff that I need through, not really eating the vegetables I should probably be eating every day. So that's where AG1 came in. It's a great substitute, and literally it's just one scoop into a glass of water, and bam, got everything I need for the day.
Like Noah said, with one delicious scoop of AG1, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfood, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All the things.
AG1 is a small microhabit with big benefits. It's one thing you can do every single day to take great care of yourself.
It's the one thing with the best things. Athletic Greens uses the best of the best products based on the latest science. with constant product iterations and third-party testing.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/sockinit. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/sockinit to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
All right, buried and cremated.
I want to be cremated and made into a teddy bear for my grandchildren to go to sleep with every night.
That's cute, but also a little creepy.
Oh my gosh, the spiritual remnants. Like, they'll be like, Grandma, someone's fucking with me. I'll be like, "Argh!" And like when I die, and then that person will get like burned in like the real life.
No, bitch, because what if you're the person fucking with them? Because you don't ever know. What if you could turn evil?
Oh, never in my life, girl. I'm about to be a fire angel. You can be a devil.
Why?
Because you just said, what if I turn evil, girl? Wish that upon yourself because you're trying to project. Buried or cremated?
Did we answer that one?
No.
I don't remember ever
I would
giving
like
my
to
opinion
be
on this one.
cremated, and then I wanted to put spice into someone's blunt.
Oh. I smoked Larry.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I haven't given that thought.
Bitch, imagine
To
how
be fair.
iconic.
I don't want
If you get buried, people can dig up your bones and use them for dark shit.
Yeah,
But that'd be sickening if they use me as witchcraft.
No, it wouldn't be
Kind
for
of
you in the
flattering.
afterlife.
Kind of flattering.
No, like, damn, you really took that time to dig up my
I recently just
bones?
set up my will, so like that was
Whoa.
scary. Right.
Your business manager, your attorney?
Yeah.
Wait, what
Damn.
happened?
Like I got all that stuff. He was like, just do it now so you don't have to worry about it later. And I was like, this is depressing stuff. They were asking like, when you die, who do you want all your goods to go to? And I was like,
Did you put me in there?
on my will? No, Larry. You're not in my will, Larry.
Okay, well, fuck you.
It can always change.
Unfollow.
It can always.
Yeah, block.
No,
dropped.
but I was like, this is depressing. And the lady that was there, she's like, to be fair, she's like, I do this sometimes. Like people are like wait too late and they're like 70, and it's a little bit more real because it's like they're coming up on like their time, and I'm like, I guess. So I just kind of just did it, got it over with. But like,
Did you start chores yet?
it's weird how we're
Quenlin?
talking a lot
I don't
about
have
death.
no
I don't
back
know.
money.
Buried and
I don't
cremated.
need- who's finna get what?
But like,
I want to be
the hair.
I want to be cremated and
Put me-
sprinkled over like Old Trafford, which is like a really famous soccer stadium.
Oh, that's
See,
nice.
no,
Put me on like a
that's
soccer
cute.
stadium, just
I want to be
or
sprinkled on a
Disneyland.
hype house.
A little bit of everywhere. Could you do that? I want little like potion jars of me and just have people sprinkle them all over the world.
Oh, that's sick.
That's sick. Like merch.
No, not like murder.
I thought we were here.
We're selling
Sell
no
my
back ashes.
I'm making a pocket
Would those
of
go
that.
for?
Go.
You could sell your ashes in like a little necklace too.
Dude,
Yeah.
people do
People
that.
would buy that shit.
No, people don't do that.
Yo,
We're
Pete
about
Black
to.
marked this
Remember
shit.
Justin Bieber's hair clippings?
Girl, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
Build a
but
feast
ashes
for
is
that
like
pussy
different
water.
level.
Huh?
Like that's
Said
they're
Belle
dead.
Delphine sold
Like
that pussy water.
Who?
Belle Delphine sold that pussy water, the bathtub water.
Oh, they
And made
did.
a bag off of it.
Oh my gosh.
You know that's the
I'm not getting a
that's the
black
devil
top.
that keeps tapping me on my shoulder that I have to ignore.
You make some
OnlyFans?
good money for your.
Oh my god, I could be. Oh my god.
I'm actually thinking about the Noah Beck Ashes merch though. I think it'll be a good one.
you onto something?
I think I'm onto something.
You can make
You
like
might not let me
$4
get a hold of your
million
body.
every month on OnlyFans, probably.
Oh, that is no.
It's the
don't
devil
put that
that
into my
taps.
head.
It's the
Don't put
devil
that
that
into my
taps you
head.
on the shoulder. You could make like it's the devil that taps you on the shoulder. It really is.
It's tempting to do it for free. I'm like, the fuck? Like,
I know.
I work hard for
like,
this.
You take your shirt off in your videos, right? And in pictures.
sometimes.
Yeah, Bad Baby doesn't even post nipple or vagina.
And she like,
Smart man.
She
to be
made
fair.
$52 million in a month.
On OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
Bad Bunny.
But it's
Bad Baby.
Bad Baby.
Oh.
Catch me outside. How
I
about
thought they
that?
said Bad Bunny. I was like, what the?
No, he would
Bad
probably
Baby
make
would break the app.
Trillions.
He would
Trillions.
break.
I gotta ask, if you guys all started an OnlyFans, how much would you charge right out the gate?
I don't even know how it works, the conversion.
I don't know how it works. Like, you're able to charge
I
a
think
rate?
it's like if you post a video, you can charge a specific rate. If you post a picture, you can charge a different rate. If you're showing more nipple or more like peen,
Okay,
you
so if
can
we
charge
start in
more.
PG, if we start in PG, I'm not showing no nipple, no vagina. I'm charging about 75. 75 for.
Oh.
Girl, people don't have LA money everywhere.
No, 75 is a lot.
No, that was girl.
No,
that
75 is a
number up.
lot, girl.
Well, they can pay 75 for this.
For a selfie?
For what I post for free. Yeah, but if I'm showing a little bit of nippy, girl, we finna kick it up to like 112, 115.
Have you ever thought about selling feet pics?
No.
Never in my.
I don't understand
Never.
that.
I don't get it
understand
either.
Are you a kink shamer?
No, not at all. I'm down for whatever.
Scat play.
I don't know what that is.
Shit.
I'm gay. I don't know why that came out.
It was like a defense mechanism.
It is.
I don't have a wiki feet. I do have.
Oh, this is weird.
You never seen this?
No.
Oh god, you're about to get sick by this. I don't got no wiki feet. I promise you.
You're lucky.
What is this?
I have a subreddit though, and it's sick.
Stop it. My feet are not on here. Thank God.
You
No,
probably got a
thank
subreddit
God.
though. You know what a subreddit is?
No, his is crazy.
I know what Reddit is.
No, okay,
It's a
so
subreddit.
my boyfriend just showed me. There's a thing called the subreddits where you go on Reddit and you type in your name and there's these like, yeah, here we go. This about to get fucked.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, we're doing.
I know I got like deep fakes. Like
type in Quenlin Blackwell.
I know I got like deep fakes of myself. What is this?
23K people following me. Look,
The back shots will be immaculate. Oh my God, Quinn.
just keep scrolling. It gets worse and worse. It's my boobs through my robe, but it's all like all my videos taken out of context just to sexualize me. Yeah, that's just me on the toilet. 19 online jacking off to it right now. Wait, go up and go to the top of all time. And there's pictures of me that's like 16 where they're like, oh my God, just if I could get a little taste.
What?
And it's all my jokes.
I don't feel like right watching this. Like I don't want.
She's
Don't
so
watch it.
innovative.
Scroll. Look, that's from my
Hey.
YouTube video.
Phew, it's getting hot in here,
It's like
guys.
sick shit. Like if you look up, it exists for everyone.
Yeah.
The subreddit?
I just see my Twitter. Like I look up my name on Twitter. It's scary.
I will never do that.
It's scary.
They be
It's
calling
fun
me
though, cause
all
like
the
you
names.
get like a ton of like love, and then all of a sudden there's just like. Fuck you. No, it's not. It's not that.
worse
It's
than
me getting like it's like deep fakes, like of me getting. Yeah, or of me. It's. It's a lot of. I don't know. It's hard
Really?
to. Yeah, like I have a lot of deep fakes apparently. Like just
Are they people that look like you, or they're putting your face on
putting
these
my
videos?
putting my face on these videos.
What
the? So it's
Oh my
creepy. Like they
God.
How
like.
did they even do that?
I don't
I've
know.
seen stuff of like some fucked up stuff of like my friends, and they people take their pictures and then put like a sex doll right underneath it and record videos like they're having sex with them. I'm like, we need maybe God again.
Yeah.
Touch grass. Damn. Like.
Maybe we need a little God one more time.
Well, it's like I'll take like I'm scared. I'm not scared. Like it doesn't really bother me like as much. Like when people
weird
like
you
take
out.
one of my like mirror pics. Like I take like a shirtless mirror pic, and I'm like, all right, like feel good in this, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll like show people the progress, and then like a few minutes later, there's like people editing like
Nudity.
nudity onto it. And I'm like. It
Like,
doesn't
come
really
on.
weird. It's honestly, it's just like it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny, and if anything, it's like
It just weird. It just weirds me out that like
that goes through someone's mind.
yeah, like
Like they see this,
like
oh, I'm
people
gonna
that I
put a dick
don't
on
know
this.
exist is thinking about having sex with me,
Yeah.
which is weird. But at the
just
same
editing
time, like
picture
I know
about
I'm
you?
sexy, so I can't blame you.
Yeah.
But
It's still,
Right,
it's a
low
little
key. It's
weird.
uncomfortable.
okay,
I'm not gonna lie, I
anything-
kind of find it flattering. I'm like,
I find it
thanks.
flattering too. I'm like, oh, come here. I'll give you a day of me being 5 feet away from you for about 6 racks.
I like that. You in a box.
A box.
Like they just have you in a box.
A
and they just
glass
stare-
box.
yeah.
You can come
We
guess how
need-
many marbles is in the jar.
Okay, would you cannibalize someone to survive on a stranded island, knowing that there's a 25% chance of rescue/survival if you eat the corpse, but a 0% chance of rescue/survival if you don't eat it?
Yes. When I'm laying in the bed with my boyfriend, I'll grab his thighs and I'll be like, oh my gosh, if we was the last people on earth, this would be some good meat to eat.
Oh, you're kinky.
That's not kinky.
He said he wouldn't eat a human if.
No, I said
Girl, if you was starving, come on.
I'm saying.
I said, okay, there's also other things you
saying.
can eat on the island, guys. But, like, also, who would want to eat a human that doesn't take care of their body? Like, you drink 1942 and go to Delilah's every night. I'm not going to want to eat that.
Well, you're
But
stranded
there's
on
still
an
some
island where you
muscle.
get 1942 from.
What'd you say?
You're stranded on an island, like let's say you've been there for a week. Every 1942, like if you had it the day when you left for the
Bro,
island,
it takes
like
a
it's
long
flushed out
time
of
for
your system.
alcohol to flush out your system.
Okay, I'm like, it doesn't matter what their
Well,
body.
see, this is what now I feel like my vegetarian sisters because y'all are really trying to push this down my throat after I said
Oh no, here we go. Not a
Girl.
silencing you.
Let me
Silence
not.
him. I got some questions. Let me find my questions.
You know, like this
Would y'all go to a high school reunion if someone made it for your graduating class?
Wow, that's a good one. Okay, I like where you're going with these. I would go to a high school. Yeah, I would.
I would love it.
It would be great.
It
It'd be
like it would be
awesome.
insane. It would just be seen. Everyone would be like, yeah. Like, yeah. Would you go?
But I also have like a lot of friends from high school still that like I still keep in touch with.
So they'd be like, yeah, we all
And
recognize.
it wasn't like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, I like want to go just to rub it. Like, I was pretty well liked in high school. I feel like I was
You
kind
go
of a
to just
popular.
to see everybody. Yeah.
I was a popular kid to be honest.
I think I would. I just like.
It'd be fun. Hey
Y'all
guys.
bullied me.
Yeah, no, it's y'all bullied me, but look at me now, and y'all still in the hometown.
You would go for that reason. I feel.
I thought about it. I was like, oh, I go and just like pop shit.
Yeah.
But what if I get popped?
You would go around and
'cause
ask.
you from
every-
Compton.
You would definitely be like, "What's your name again?" Like you would actually.
No, I wouldn't.
definitely-
I would never do that. That's
You
so
might have
corn.
you might have to swing on them.
Yeah,
if
see,
you
I'm
go
at the
to a little high
Perry.
school. Yeah, I would go to a high school reunion because the bitches that bullied me in high school be DMing me. The men that didn't want me in high school be DMing me now. So just to go in front of them and be like,
You look
ha ha ha! Y'all didn't invite me to prom with y'all. Nobody let me be a part of their prom crew. Y'all was making fun of me when I was a cheerleader, saying like I looked crazy because I was wearing red lipstick and I was black. One of them, there's this guy named Alex. I remember in the 5th grade, I said, Alex, I have a crush on you. He said, I don't like colored girls.
Alex, you're
Fuck
a bitch.
you, Alex.
And I know your leg stinks.
Yeah, now I go to Alex. Oh, so you still in the hometown, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're playing fucking
Yeah,
Fortnite.
well, I would just do it for an ego feed. Let me see. I got another question. When y'all have children one day, y'all both want children, yeah? Are you gonna raise them in a big city, or do you want it to raise them like not around the entertainment industry?
I hate this question.
That's a nice question to think about.
It is because that's why I don't want now I don't I'm
Right.
putting on the spot. I don't know what I want to do.
with kids and like growing up and obviously like raising a family, like I have so much like my like I don't know what my perfect raising family scenario would be.
Yeah.
Like I have ideas of how many kids I would want.
You want multiple.
Oh yeah. I feel like I can't go through life without experiencing having a girl and a boy.
Oh.
Like I feel like I want to experience
both.
Like I want a daughter and I want a son. Like I think that'd be such a cool like I don't know.
Yeah,
like I
that's
just
it.
want to experience that. And it, like how many tries that takes. Let's say I'm at 3 boys. I'm like, we're going again.
Yeah.
Like but also the
Nowadays
missus has to be okay with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Nowadays you can pick.
You can
which is scary.
Which is evil. And
I don't
dark
want a little
side.
science project.
You can pick the gender of your child. Like you can.
No, you
pick
can't.
Girl,
Yeah, like do surrogates and stuff.
You can.
Wait,
You
really?
can do a lot if you got the.
You can like enhance your kid.
You can get the height different.
Stormy.
Wait, what would you do if your significant other has like
You
quintuplets?
see, you shouldn't put that in my head.
Quintuplets.
How many is that?
Quintuplets, 6 sextuplets. I think quintuplets is 5, right?
You can get pregnant with 5 babies at once.
You can get pregnant
I-
with 8 babies at
What would
once.
I
No,
do
you
if
cannot.
my
Yes, you can.
Johnny K plus 8? Well, that was 6.
Yeah.
wait? What would I
She
do
had
if
6
I
babies at one time. Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
if you found out your wife is gonna have 5 babies or 6 babies at once, how would you go about that?
You have a panic
hold a
attack.
hand through it all? Jesus, that must be a lot. Holy shit! Like imagine carrying 5 kids in you. Like
No.
just
Carrying
I would just
one
be for
just
her. Like
sounds
that'd be a
terrible.
lot.
Sounds
Like
Imagine raising 5 kids at
yeah.
once.
yeah, like what do I do at that point other than just
You just have to
be there for
support.
her?
Yeah. That sounds actually like terrifying.
Yeah, but like I'm with it. That'd be such a cool like. Imagine that child like that like household growing
Oh, it
up.
would be so crazy.
5 little like
5 birthdays in one day? Are you kidding me?
you get to knock them all out then. To be fair, and then you're off clock for the rest of the year.
I
Yeah.
want 5 kids.
Ooh, you want 5?
I want
Kids.
6 to be exact.
Oh.
I want 3 surrogates and 3 adopt. I've already had this planned out. I wanted my first kid at 25, but now that I'm 24, I'm just like, JK,
You're 24.
Hmm?
Sick.
I'm ready for children now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I grew up way faster than anybody else.
You're ready for a child right now.
I am ready for a child right now, but I'm not gonna have one.
Well, you is not ready for no
I'm
child.
ready
This
for
is
a
why
child.
he has 4 dogs.
Oh, do not.
Yeah, I'm ready for a child.
Yeah, Pookie is not
See,
ready for
yeah,
no
y'all
child.
do
don't
not
know.
bring a
Y'all
kid
don't know
into this
the.
world
Y'all
right
don't
now.
know when I'm home. I'm a homebody. Y'all don't know
Your
that
kid will
side.
be like, Daddy. That's your kid.
No,
Your
my
kid's
kid would be like, sleep, I'm a girl, poo.
No, your kid will be like, Daddy, can you take me out? My name is Larry.
No, see,
Girl,
y'all
clean
have this
pussy
interpreted
boss.
me that I'm just this evil gay bitch. No, I'm a sweetheart. I have 6 placements in Cancer.
6? I thought there was only 3 choices.
No, girl.
The rising, the falling, and the
you know
middle.
Madison Beer, girl. She was like, your moon, Venus is the girl.
Oh, where's Miss Beard?
My Saturn's in bitch. My moon, that.
Get Miss Beer in here. She can come diagnose us.
I was having an off day. She was like, it's because your moon's in the 3rd degree. I was like, girl, what the fuck are you talking
I
about?
would rather tell someone my social security number than tell them my astrology chart.
What do you think about the zodiac signs? Like, do you believe in all that?
I believe that everything
happens for
I feel like if the moon was fucking in the north side when I came out my mom, like maybe it has some effect on me because it has effects on the waves in the ocean. So how's it not gonna have no effect on my spirit and
Fair
stuff?
enough.
And so I mean,
okay, you.
I know you want to fight.
You're shaky over.
You see how his face balled up.
Girl.
The Arthur meme.
That was a strong handshake. I haven't been touched like that in a minute.
Oh, stop. Stop.
She used to flinch at me, and I used to
do like this, and Larry would be like, and I'm like, oh my God.
Because my trauma.
Poor thing.
Because it's trauma.
You poor thing.
Let me think of another question. Are you excited or terrified of the metaverse being a thing that's going to exist?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait for my NFTs to go up too.
Oh, you're sick.
Yeah.
How are they right now?
They're crazy.
You have NFTs?
I'm just kidding. I fucking hate NFTs. I think they're so goofy.
But, nothing crazy. Like I don't got
my
like a Bored
friend-
Ape or anything like that because it's all in the gutter right now.
Oh my God.
But it's long term.
It's in the gutter right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like every market right now is just so bad. Like I know some
Housing
people
market.
like in the crypto world too that it's just like all crypto is like down.
My
but I guess
friend-
like now's the time to buy at the dips.
My friend in high school killed himself over his cricket crashing, his crypto.
Ooh.
But
yeah, just aired that out.
that?
So
well, he wasn't my friend. He was my ex's friend. He said, yeah, he just killed himself because the market
God bless you.
crashed.
that's
Oh my
absurd.
gosh.
I think I skew
Okay,
both
I
ways.
have
on
a
that.
good question. Would you rather have a NFT son or a crypto daughter?
Come on,
NFT son or OnlyFans daughter?
You're better than
Oh yeah,
this.
that's the question. Sorry.
NFT son or OnlyFans daughter? OnlyFans daughter.
OnlyFans daughter.
I don't know.
We got Miss PR in a little shake.
They both making money.
Fair enough.
You
I'm a
want
capitalist.
yeah.
Capitalize on whatever.
He's
you
definitely choosing NFT son.
Probably. I don't know if I'd want to see my daughter doing all that, but it's like
You don't gotta watch it.
fair enough. But
I said daddy. Asked
no,
my
don't
dad.
put me under that. Like,
Yeah,
I don't like
just
that.
say, just
I don't
say,
like
just say I
that.
don't want to answer.
But I don't know. I don't, like if my son's educating himself on NFT, like go for it. I like NFTs myself, but like I'm not like crazy and like it's not like my only thing.
Yeah.
You know,
My
if it's the only
friend-
thing, that's just a little scary.
My friend in New York, who is 22 years old, decided to make some NFTs with his own art, and they sold for $250 million.
What?
Crazy.
Imagine being 22 with $250 million.
Who's your friend?
He's this artist kid.
How is he?
He's straight.
I didn't ask you that.
Well, you just did a little show.
That's
to
weird.
pop
Oh,
on
I
the
can't
lip.
stand cis women. Y'all always think us gay people just want somebody. You're yeah, gotcha. Looking goofy. Yeah.
I guess yes, I'm cis.
Yeah, you're very cis.
I'm SIS.
Yeah.
Queen
Girl, you're
honeycomb,
sus. Girl.
House down boots.
You hung out with one gay person, girl. Calm it down.
I don't like the y'all.
I don't like you.
I don't like y'all. I'm kidding.
Wait, weren't you gonna ask about dating life?
I was,
She's
but
still
she
on.
already confirmed. Her,
Oh yeah,
her
ask
dating
me.
life is sickening.
Ask me about.
See, one thing here, honestly, I'm
gonna.
gonna just give y'all a little POV of me and Quenlin's life. Every time I talk to Quenlin, she has the most phenomenal men. It's like they are just either A, so beautiful or so talented. And then she like rubs in my face because I'm a gay loser who'll never find love in life. But how's your love life in LA? Like, how do you keep finding these amazing men? Do you think it's your aura that attracts them, or do you really just like put yourself out there?
I think it's my aura that attracts them. I think it's them wanting to have me at one point is what attracts them. I think it's the fact that I don't need them, which attracts them, because a lot of these, like, especially like famous and rich men, I call it Rapunzeling. Like they find somebody who doesn't have everything in life, and they just Rapunzel them in their house, and they just keep this person in their house and give them their card and give them their things, and this person's not doing anything with their life at the point. They're just living from this person's money. But you can't do that to me. You can't tempt me with a flight somewhere because I can buy 3 of them on my own, first class.
Hey.
So it's like you have to give me more than that, and it's just like how I talk to men is just very much like, are you intelligent or do you just have money? Or are you doing something with your life? Are you passionate about something in your life? And it's not. It's like I do have some sort of daddy issue because my dad was in jail a majority of my childhood. So I do like to have like I feel safer with a man around me. But do I need any of these niggas? No.
No.
And how do I find the pretty ones and the successful ones and all that? They come to me.
They
You know,
sure
the
do.
ones that I've been.
Your confidence and like your independency, I feel like it definitely intimidates some people.
Oh, it intimidates a lot of people, and a lot of people.
But it also attracts the ones that like want like not a challenge, but it's like the guys that are able to like, I don't even want to say respect, but just like admire like, what you are and like how you go about things. Like I feel like those are the ones that like it's interesting. It's
Yeah,
really
I can't date nobody that I feel like I'm better than. Not doing better than in life, but if you don't know who you are as a person, I can't date you. If you're not passionate about something, I can't date you.
Very
If you
much
on
that,
some
yeah.
type of life
Gotta have
bender to where
goals.
you're going through it, I can't date you. Like there was this one musician who I was talking to, and he's like, "Come to my house. You don't have to buy a hotel when you're in town. Just come to my house." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." He had a bath. I'm like taking baths every 20 minutes because I like to get my skin soaked nice. I love skincare. Went wrong, but I still love it. But I was just chilling in his house, and then he was like, "Come downstairs," and it was just like drugs, and I was like, ugh. So then he went out one day, and while he went out, I knew the code to his house because I'd been there a couple times. I went in there, I packed all my bags, and I disappeared. And then he called me 2 hours later. He was like, "Where'd you go?" I was like, I went to my friend's house. Like, I can't hang out with this.
You should never surround yourself with something like that.
Yeah, like
I do not play that at all.
Me neither. It's
I was
just
actually
like
recently talking to somebody, and
they were spiraling, and he was like,
we all love him, but he was doing some unquestionable things on FaceTime, and I go, gotta go, and I ghosted. I haven't texted back since.
you know,
Which is terrible, but like, then
What
again,
if
like you
he-
just have to make yourself worse, and like if that's something I want to surround
birds
myself
of a
with.
feather flock together.
There we go.
And I'm
I don't know
not
what that
trying to
means.
flock with you. Birds of a feather flock together means like if you do drugs, then eventually I'm finna do drugs to you because I'm with you all the time. I'm not trying to do that. What else about the men? You love my man conversation.
Your man conversations are very interesting.
I don't know why he even
Only
asked me
because
anything.
like you kind of like you helped me in a way of like value relationships way more than I used to, and just seeing every time like you drop a guy so easily, and I'm just like,
Because how you said, you think you have all the time in the world. What is you talking about losing time? I would hate to lose my 20s,
Right.
which is, it's not your hottest years, but it's your most like freest years
Yeah.
to a relationship that's not serving me.
Yeah.
If I'm with you, we're finna make money together. You're finna help me in some type of way. If it's, you know, somebody that could help me get a degree, if you have these friends that are talented in this, if you know so much information about something, if you're adding to my life and the person that I want to be in the future, that's why I want to have you in my life. I don't want to just have you in my life to just be in love.
Yeah.
I'm in love with myself. I don't need nobody to be in love with. I need you to
Period.
give me something.
period.
Not something. I don't need you to give me a Birkin, but I need you to give me some intelligence that.
Yeah.
I need you to give me some intelligence to where I
Challenge
can
me.
go get me a Birkin from the game that you put me on.
Yeah. Period. It's the best way to look at it too.
And if I'm the only one with game and I'm putting you on a game, no free game. I don't need to be with you. You need to be telling me
Game
things
over.
that I don't know, or
And you got to be challenged.
yeah, I have to be challenged. Or it's like, who, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? A Rapunzel ship? No.
Child's play.
Child's play. We don't want these niggas that need these bitches. I want a nigga that don't need a bitch.
Ooh.
Or a bitch that don't
That's
need
an
a
Instagram
bitch.
caption, bitch.
No, girl, they be taking my TikToks down so fast when I say nigga. They like,
This podcast will get taken down too.
what's this podcast on?
YouTube. It's
Okay.
Spotify.
Oh
streaming
wait, I have a
platforms?
question. I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the streaming world? Twitch, Speed, Aiden Ross, all of those type of things.
Love those guys.
I love that Speed
Yeah.
kid.
Speed's great.
I love that
He's
kid.
so funny.
I love that kid.
I think Speed is hilarious.
I love that kid so much. I just hope whoever is like his team or his management
We'll take care of him.
actually knows what they're doing and can help him grow into the greatest thing ever. Because I just don't want someone managing him that just thinks they can capitalize on him is not doing nothing for him.
Yeah.
His music too, it's so fun.
It's so fire.
It's insane.
It's so fire. I love Speed. Isn't he like 16?
I think so. I know he's very young. I just love like he's been doing it for how many years, and he's already one of the biggest streamers. But yeah, he still has not changed a single thing, nor has
in like 1 year he's got like 10
doesn't
million
need to be
subscribers.
around.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, can I know your rising?
My rising is Capricorn, my falling is Capricorn, and my middle is Scorpio. Scorpio moon.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. Do you even
Don't
know what
act
that
like
means?
you know any of that.
Yeah, he's acting like he knows.
No, like that's crazy.
I'm like, tell me about it. He's like, well, God.
Guys,
Well,
like looking at what real quick.
Bitch, we got your ass.
You got me.
I got your ass. Yeah, because you said the
You
internet.
remember you asked me to be one of your surrogates.
I did. And
You
I'm
still want me to?
Fully. I want that nose. I want that.
You like this nose.
I love the nose. I love your eye shape. I love your lips. I love your aura, your energy.
I wanted a nose job so bad.
No, you don't need one at all.
Thank you.
Let me give you one of my kids. Come on.
Oh, okay.
How?
Shit.
Like how?
Where?
I thought they tried to figure that out. I thought gay niggas could have kids with all
Imagine
these
a little,
bone marrow.
a little Mary, a
I
little
said I
Noah
thought
Larray
gay
running around.
niggas could have kids with some bone marrow shit that they came up with.
I don't know. Girl, I barely know the timetables. What are you talking about?
I think
Bitch,
you're
I'm
right.
trying to
doesn't know
I
zodiac
think like
signs.
2 people can put their stuff together.
Yeah.
And it goes
Can we
one.
mix ours?
Sure.
Oh my God.
A little Noah Larry running around.
Me and Destin's having a baby.
Okay, so you just, all the light-skinned boys just want to have a baby with you. See, it's a thing.
I don't look at Destin as a light skin. I don't look at you as a light skin.
Thank you.
Light skin is a slur. Don't
If you
ever
make it a
ever
slur.
be
If you make it a
self-entitled as a
slur.
light skin ever.
I don't consider myself light-skinned, but that's what I get called a lot.
Well, you should beat their ass because it's a slur.
Okay, don't call me light-skinned.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We don't want to be called light skin. Noah Young.
This is really fun. Like actually, like every time I talk to you, I learn something new, and
Sick.
it's like, I love that. And I don't know, like every time I talk to you, it's just like, I'm always learning, but it's just like, it is kind of like healing. Like hearing you talk is just like, it's like wow.
Oh,
you know,
thank
it's like
you.
I just sit here and kind of just like get all like content, and it's just like,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
like
you.
That's the best way to explain it.
it's almost like
Very
that's why I
fresh.
want people watching to be like basically a summed up version. Like if people for some reason, for whatever reason, skip towards the end, like how would you sum up everything that you just said? Like what's like the key takeaway from your autobiography?
I feel like the key takeaway from listening to this podcast, if you're creative or if you're just trying to figure out your life, is to do everything that you would be proud of yourself for doing in the future. And every day, like if you're like, oh, I woke up late today. Well, how much can you capitalize on the day? Not monetize, not try to make money out of anything that you do in life, but just capitalize on your time in life and just be content with the things that you do. Yeah. And I would say just focus on your future and on your life and make sure the people that you're surrounded with, they're teaching you something. If they're not teaching you nothing, they shouldn't be around you. Make sure your significant other is loving you good and teaching you something. If they're just being bumming around next to you, drop them. If they're making you feel like shit, drop them. If they a loser, drop them. Just have anyone in your life or anything that you want to, you know, go into, any career path, do with your all and do with, like, in the back of your mind that you don't want to regret anything that you've done while you do it.
Yeah.
Have a good life. Have a good time. Have a good key.
And you have time. You don't need to have everything figured out.
Exactly.
Long
Be
life ahead of
happy.
you. Long life ahead of you.
The world is ending, but not your world.
Period.
All right, well, yeah. Thank you, Quenlin, for coming
Thank you,
on.
Noah.
Thank you.
Larry. I love y'all.
Love you guys.
Love you. Thank y'all for watching.
Everyone have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those post notifications,
friend.
like, comment,
Do my part.
all that.
All that.
Subscribe to me.
Anything you want to say, Larry?
I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I gotta poop.
You always gotta poop. Okay, bye, y'all.